And what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollar. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm back with another fucking video. I was a little bit stressed out earlier, man. It's just a little bit going on. We have to separate my actual reality life from YouTube. I love y'all. I do. I love all y'all who support me. I really do. Um, I get tired sometimes. Y'all have been there, man. But my whole point of this video is to just tell y'all, man, that I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Any of y'all need help, anything, I'm still here. I don't care what I got going on in my life. I still love y'all. I still fuck with y'all heavy. I just be having a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna make sure I'm on this bitch every day. Make sure I'm on that bitch every day, man. I was watching a lot of stuff about different YouTubers and Google and YouTube and all that. Like, my plan for this YouTube thing, man. A lot of people on here for just money, but for me, it ain't just about money. Cause you can make a lot of money doing a lot of things if you put your mind to it. My point is, I want my shit to grow. You know what I'm saying? I want my shit to get big. Yeah, I want my shit to blow up. But I want to show people how you become successful from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't have all the equipment and shit you need to make your videos the best at the time. When you starting at the bottom, your shit ain't gonna always be the best. But I salute and, people who can start, editing their videos real good when they just not starting and they ain't been doing it that long. I salute all those people. But you have some people who can't because they got more things to pay and all this and that. So they got to use what they got. I'm the type of person, I came up from scratch, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about my life. I'm not talking about this YouTube stuff. Everything I do is from scratch. My whole life has been from scratch. Like, everything I've gotten is from scratch. Nothing's ever been handed to me. Nothing's ever been given to me. I've always had to be that type of person to go get it. I've been the type of person in my life that I was the type of person who was told I was gonna be this, I was gonna be that, I was gonna be this and that or whatever. I was gonna amount to nothing, I was gonna do this in life. A lot of people told me that I wasn't gonna graduate, that I was not gonna make it. Man, people just don't understand how much I put into school, how much I tried. Certain, like, math was very hard for me. It's a very hard subject for me, and I didn't really have no help. If the teachers couldn't help me, I was fucked. My dad, my biological dad, he never helped me. He don't know math, so he was just figure it out type shit. I always had to figure shit out on my own. My mama, she would try, but she was like, she not good at math at all. She's good in every subject except math, but I was like, I don't need help in any other subject. I really need help in math because, like, I don't understand it. And because of that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't understand a lot of stuff about math. I had to learn all that stuff by myself, you know what I'm saying, step by step, step by step. So my point is, everything I've ever did in my life, it's never been given to me. I always start from scratch. I always start from the bottom and build my way up. So starting from the bottom with this YouTube is like, it's like my life. It's like I'm starting my life or starting a job up from scratch. You know, like, if you never had a job or you lose a job and you got to start back doing applications again, you start from square one all over again. Well, to me, starting from square one, starting from scratch, starting from the bottom has never been a problem for me because I've been doing it my whole life. Because when you make a mistake, you got to go back to square one. But don't look at it as, oh, I got to start over, I'm starting from scratch. Look at it like this. The more times you start over, the more things you're gonna get and the more things you're gonna understand because you done went through it so many times. You done did it over and over. That's how you get stuff. That's how you get work. That's how you get your homework. That's how you get school. That's how you get through life. You go through it so many times. You like, you know what? I get it now. I get it. It's just like when you at a job and you train, you go over so many times, you know what I'm saying, you got everything, you know how to do it. You done moved up to a different position, manager, district manager, GM, whatever it is, man, it does not matter. But starting at square one and starting from scratch is never a bad thing. because you working your way up to whatever you trying to do in your life. So remember, starting from scratch is a good thing. It's not bad. I know some of us hate going back to the fucking bottom. Believe me, I'm a firm believer. I'd have been there. Believe me, I'm tired of starting from scratch. But it's life. We all gonna have to. We all have to go back to our roots at some point in time in our life. It's people who older, who just started over at square one. I know some people who got business who are successful as hell, man. And they just started at square one so many times, but they successful now. But because they are successful, they just started from scratch and started over so many times, which is why they at where they at. They done learned so much from going through all the bullshit they went through. You ever think about when you keep going through the same mistake, God take you through so much shit. Like if you in a relationship, God keep taking you through the same shit. You keep going back, keep going back. When you finally get out of that relationship, you go to another relationship. You know what you're not going to tolerate. You know, oh, this person hit me. I'm not dealing with them. I'm not tolerating this and that. Your self-esteem has went up because you've been through it already. You know what I'm saying? So you understand how to do it, how to start, what you want out of that next relationship, what you need out of that next relationship. You got everything you need because you've been through it already. So for people who spoon fed and shit, them are the people who had the hardest time in life because they ain't really went through nothing. They ain't had to start from scratch. They ain't had to do this and do that. But us people who just started from scratch and we know how to do it, we done had to start over so many fucking times. I almost pulled our fucking hair out, fucking gritted our teeth, about to go fucking crazy, go nuts. We are the ones who become successful in life because we don't have a problem with starting over. We'd have been there. We know how I feel, but the thing about it is when you start over, you don't stay at the bottom. That's what make us people who grew up hard and been through hard times. That's what make us all so strong. Is that we'd have been at the bottom, but we know how to get the fuck up and get back up to the top. Even with that, we take all the risks. Knowing we'd have been to the bottom so many damn times, we take a risk every day because especially as black people, we can move up to the top. We're like, damn, I can make it all the way up here, man. But we not scared of getting dropped back down to square one because we know how to get our ass back up the fucking scale, you feel me? A person who was spoon fed, who'd always had shit handed to them, ain't never had to work for a fuck thing in their life, it's hard as fuck for them to get back up to the top because they ain't never been through shit. But I see it daily, you know what I'm saying? Those be the people who are successful, quick as fuck. Their parents got thousands of fucking dollars. They ain't never had to work, motherfuckers. They go to, as soon as they done all they had to do, their whole life is be a kid. They never had to work. Then after high school, they go to college. They still ain't got to work. Their parents don't want them to work. Their parents paying for their college and everything. Then after college, and everything like that, they successful, they have kids, but the only problem with them is when they finally have kids, they kids not gonna be as successful as them. Sometimes your kids don't want to, some kids, they be like, I don't want to go to college, and they want to do a different route. But you can't really explain that side to them on how to work for this and work for that because you've been spoon-fed your whole life. So how can you explain to your child about a lot about life if you've always been spoon-fed your whole damn life? Well, if you have a child that, you know what I'm saying, like, they want to know how hard it was or how this and that, you can't explain it because you always had a good life your whole life. When you been through some shit, you been through some crazy shit in your life, you grew up, you got some stories to tell your kid, you got stories to tell people. When you been spoon-fed, what stories you gonna tell them? I always had this, I've always had that. Nobody wants to hear that. But my point is this, man. You start at square one, man. You always can get back up and get back up to wherever you at or higher. You don't have to stay at the bottom. This ain't just for me. This ain't just for people I know. None of that. It's for everybody. Everybody I fuck with, everything. It's just people, period. You ain't got to stay at the bottom for all new YouTubers. I've been YouTubing, but I stopped for a while. If I would have kept, when I first started YouTube, when I first started YouTube, like when I first ever uploaded YouTube videos or whatever and all that, if I would have still been uploading daily from then all the way to now, was where some of these YouTubers at now, like buying their cribs and all that, I would be there. But I stopped doing it for a good little while. I had to go to school. I had a lot of stuff I was trying to do in my life. But now I realize what I want to do. and I'm taking my time to slow it down, like focus on what you really want to do to get you where you need to get. Because honestly, I'm tired of starting from square one. I'm tired of being at the bottom. I'm tired of going through struggles every now and then, or period. I'm tired, man. I work so fucking hard, man. It's like with 9 to 5s, you just like you have a job. Then when you fucking lose it, it's like, damn, you back at square one. Every time you lose a job, you back at square one anyways. Because you got to start back doing applications. Then you got to wait on them. Don't matter how good. Your resume could be long as fuck with a whole bunch of experience. You not the one putting your own application. It's somebody else. So it's a waiting process. And we ought to been there, man. I know y'all know what I mean. Fill out the application. You tired of waiting. You waiting. You calling. You going up there. They tell you the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You do the same with the next job. So what I'm saying to y'all, man, just stay up, man. Keep your head up. Don't let nothing get you down, man. If it's something you want to do in your life, keep at it. Fuck if you ain't there yet. It take time to get anywhere in life. It always take time. I think a lot of people don't realize that, man. It take a lot, and it take a lot of time. It take a progress. You know, it depends on the person. Depends on what you're doing, how you doing it, and shit like that. Everything is a progress, and it's a growing process. Everything don't just happen by the snap of a fucking finger. It don't work like that. This is reality life, regardless if you on YouTube. You putting your reality life on YouTube. So it's still reality. You just sharing it with social media. But your troubles don't just stop. But it's a step to, you know what I'm saying, being better and having a better life by starting something that you love that can help you be successful in life. For real though. But I love y'all, man. I thank for all the people who watch my shit. All the people who subscribe or they don't subscribe. I thank all the people who do watch my videos. Like I said, every video, you know what I'm saying? I just want to reach out to somebody. I don't care who it is. If it's old, if you old, young, middle age, it don't matter. Long as I help somebody out with something that I say, man, and they take it to heart and they use it in life in a good way, I like helping people, man. Cause I'd have been through everything, man. It's just, I don't like to see people going through some fucked up shit, especially struggling, cause I know how that shit is. I know how it is, man. Like when you don't really have no food. But with me going to school for culinary, when I didn't have food, you know what I'm saying, I don't really have nothing in the refrigerator, I can make something out of nothing. That's how I was taught. My mom always taught me that. If you ain't got nothing, make something out of nothing. Cause when you grown, it's not gonna be easy. You're going to have to work, and you're going to have to see how it is and this and that. And I understand how it is, and it was no problem for me. I always made a way. You know what I'm saying? I could scrape out this, scrape out that, or, you know what I'm saying? I could ask a family member or something. But I'm the type, I don't ask nobody for nothing. No help, no nothing. So I have to get it on my own. I always had to. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, like, I'm the oldest, so I wasn't a spoiled child. I wish a lot of things would have been easier for me, but I don't know, maybe that wasn't in God's plan, but I wasn't a spoiled child. I'm the one that if I got a car, I got the bust down car, I had to fix it and make it work out of something. I'd have had a Ford truck, you know what I'm saying, with no AC, windows rolling up, tire a little fucked up, but hey, my mama always say, hey, as long as you can get from A to B, that's all that matters. I didn't have no fancy ass fucking cars. I didn't have no fancy car, none of that. One car that I had, it was probably was a Lexus. But that fucked up, started smoking, so I didn't have that no more. I always got the hand-me-downs or something like that. Cars that didn't work and they fuck up in less than 2 weeks. Then, you know, I didn't have no nice fancy cars. My parents weren't fucking rich. I never, you know what I'm saying, I never had that. Most of the time I had to get a ride or something like that, or I had to work, and it took a long time for me to actually work and get everything settled and get myself situated and everything like that. Then I bought my own car, my first car that I bought. And then a lot of parents I would always hear a lot of parents say, when you buy it yourself, you appreciate it more. When you come from the bottom and you have to start from scratch your whole life, you ain't have a good ass life, you want spoon fed, you appreciate everything, whether it's given to you or you buy it, you gonna always appreciate it. When you spoon fed, them the motherfuckers who don't appreciate shit, whether they buy it or their parents buy it. And that's the honest truth that a lot of people don't tell. A lot of parents don't say. They just say when you buy yourself. No, that's only for spoon-fed kids. Spoon-fed kids, no matter if they buy or you buy, they always in a wrecking it or something always go wrong. Because they not used to cherishing everything that they have. Me, I'm used to cherishing everything I have. I got stuff that I've had fucking for 2-3 years, but it still got tags on it. I take care of my shit because I haven't always had everything. I haven't always had, you know what I'm saying? I haven't always had everything. So everything I have, I take care of. My shoes. I had a pair of shoes. There was some Jordans. I had them bitches for 4 years. 4 fucking years. People see me, damn, bitch, they ain't new. I had them for years. I just take care of my stuff because I know how it is not to have none. So the stuff I do have, I take care of my shit. But people who don't understand that, you know, so who ain't grow up the same way as me or whatever, or y'all who been through the same shit I've been through, you know what I'm saying, or grew up the same way I did, from the bottom and from scratch. Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all understand where I'm coming from. Like, man, damn, I understand what she mean when she say that, because I've already had to take care of my shit and all that, man, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the love, man, that y'all give me. The little views I get, the little comments or whatever I get, I don't care. Because it's a start to me. That's how I always look at it. It's just like, when I've gotten jobs, like people say this and that, brother, you're not making enough. I always raise. It don't matter if I started off at $8.45 an hour at a job. How I was raised is better than zero. $8 is better than having zero, which is true. $1 is better than having $0. With $0, you starving and shit. At least with $1, you probably could buy a pack of chips, a drink, or something to get you by today. Anything is better than zero, y'all. And that's the honest God truth. I heard that a lot. I got a lot of fucking siblings, man. And when I think about it, I feel like I had to start off at the bottom. I got siblings on my dad's side. My siblings on my dad's side, all of them spoiled. All of them got this and that. I got one sister on my mom's side. My sister's the only one that's spoiled, and she's 19 years old. So sometimes if you the oldest child, you understand where I'm coming from as well. We don't know. We be born so God in the times where shit ain't going right. Then when the next child come around, brother or sister come around, they get everything. You get pissed off. He's like, damn, I didn't get none of that. And I still don't get it. My mama would help my sister to her fucking dying days, but I guess because she the baby. But I've never gotten that help. I've never gotten that at all. My mom, she probably would help me every now and then when it come down to something. If she have it, she'll help me. But I do not get no help. But man, I appreciate y'all for listening to me. I don't want to talk y'all ears off or nothing like that, but that was just a little bit I wanted to share with y'all, man. Let y'all, you know what I'm saying, understand and know that I'm here and I'm not just on YouTube making videos. I understand and can relate to a lot of y'all, man, because even though it may not seem that way, I've been through a lot of shit too. I just have a good way of, you know what I'm saying, you don't show the shit you've been through. You don't show your struggle. Because you don't want to stay there. You want to move up. And that's me. I want to move up in life. And I'm trying to do a lot of things better. Trying to do a lot of things different. But everything takes time. I ain't lied to y'all about, you know, my movie or whatever. I am going to do that. I'm working towards it. Like I say, everything takes time. It don't just happen like that. I'm sorry, I'm not one of them YouTubers who just gonna lie to get views. I'm gonna be honest. And if I get views, I get views. The real ones are gonna subscribe to me. The real ones gonna listen to me. The ones who don't understand and this and that, them be the ones that don't listen or subscribe to me or comment or whatever the case may be, and I don't care about that. Like I said, if I help at least one person out of any of the videos that I make, I'm cool with that. Because 1,000 views or 2,000 views or 100 views or 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers don't make you real. It just make you a person that get views and subscribers. It don't make you no better than nobody else. But y'all stay tuned. It's your boy Dollar. Y'all like this video, you know what I'm saying? Thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you're trying to be a part of the Dollar family and know more about me, know more, and you trying to be in a class of teaching and learn some real shit, man, to use in life. I'm going out of this bitch. I salute to all my soldiers. Peace.